days ago, Donald Trump, our former president of the United States, tweeted from his website from the desk of Donald J. Trump that apparently the Manhattan District Attorney's Office is turning the investigation into the Trump organization from a civil investigation to a criminal one. And of course, this involves a lot of his taxes. Honestly, is this going to have any effect whatsoever on Donald Trump? No, absolutely not. The reason why is because honestly, this has been pushed for a long time. Not just in terms of his taxes, which definitely is an issue within his investigation, even though apparently there has been no evidence of wrongdoing in the past, but also with the media's attempts at trying to paint him with Russian collusion, the Ukraine the quote unquote Ukraine scandal that occurred, which led to the second the first impeachment, and of course the insurrection that happened on January 6th. It's not going to affect him whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure Donald Trump knows it. Hell, he's in a pretty good position right now. Just recently, I was looking at a YouTube channel called TFI Global, which is an Indian YouTube channel. I highly suggest that you guys check that channel out. But they mentioned that Donald Trump, when he heard the news, was in New Jersey instead of Florida when he first heard about this. Doesn't seem like he's worried. The reason that I say that they made this connection, and I agree with them on this perspective, is because Florida is run by Governor Ron DeSantis, a known Trump loyalist, and he has said that he isn't going to extradite him to the state of New York if any indictments issue. Now, of course, the Manhattan Attorney General's office said that indictments are coming, but I doubt it's actually going to occur. Again, what do they have to fault Trump on? His taxes? This has been a continued attack on him throughout his entire presidency. I bet you guys can remember when Rachel Maddow got a copy of his taxes from, I believe it was 2005, showed them to her audience on MSNBC, and instead of getting a bombshell, it turned out to be a nothing burger and just made her look like a bigger fool than she already was. So, again, with Donald Trump hearing about this from New Jersey, I doubt he really cares at this point. In fact, I'm pretty sure his move to New Jersey, at least for a time being, because New Jersey is also pretty democratic like New York, like neighboring New York. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. It's more like this move, I believe, is more of a come at me, bro kind of move, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure he doesn't think that anything is going to happen to him whatsoever, and he will be able to fight this in court. If it does lead to indictments, which I doubt is going to happen. Democrats and establishment Republicans and the mainstream media have been trying to put anything on Donald Trump, even very recently, because right now Donald Trump has been gathering so much support within the Republican Party, so much so that he's managed to purge Liz Cheney from the third most powerful seat within the Republican Party. He managed to do that, and it's likely that a lot of establishment Republicans, from Mitt Romney, maybe potentially Mitch McConnell in the future, to Senator Murkowski in Alaska. I'm pretty sure he's in the position to remove all these people, and they're afraid of that. Oh, and of course, the Democrats are afraid as well, because now the Republicans actually have someone to rally behind who actually wants to win. They don't like that whatsoever, so they're trying to get him back with indictments. But Trump, he's doing this normal thing. He has a lot of insurance. He doesn't. He's just taking it as if this was a normal day. He's in New Jersey, which is well known not to be be a supporter, major state supporter of Trump, and of course, if there's supposedly some indictments, which if they're going to be indictments, I'm pretty sure it's going to be political in nature. Ron DeSantis isn't going to extradite him. I'm 100% sure about that. And honestly, they would have to make this into a federal case. Correct me if I'm wrong. In order for Donald Trump to be extradited from Florida to New York, I completely doubt that's the case. I don't think this is going to turn up any fruit. I think that this is just going to be as much cover from both the mainstream media and from the Democrats, just trying to cover and just attack Donald Trump in any way they know. They tried to do that with Russia collusion. That failed. They did that previously with the taxes. That failed. They did that with the Ukraine scandal. That failed, even though they got an impeachment. They tried that with the quote-unquote insurrection. Second impeachment, but that also failed. They're going with him on taxes again. I think this is probably the fourth time they actually tried to fight about taxes. And it's going to be the same thing that I'm betting. No, this is just going to be coverage after coverage of Donald Trump and trying to put as much negativity as much as possible. Some have even argue that this may actually be a means to prevent the coverage of audits such as what's happening in New Hampshire and Arizona right now. And there have been also stuff that I've been hearing about of a potential audit in Georgia. I honestly hope that there is going to be an audit in Georgia because that state, thanks to the video footage from a few months ago that showed a bunch of people leaving, and then a few other guys that stayed behind taking out ballots from under the table. Yeah, that doesn't make it look good for the state of Georgia that it's supposedly the most secure election in our history. I honestly don't believe that I don't believe this investigation will bear any fruit. I think it will just be an empty promise, and it's just going to make Donald Trump turn out like a sweet-smelling rose. That happened before, and I'm willing to bet, in my personal opinion, that's going to happen again. My name is Noah Meehan on The Arc of Truth. Please post your comments down below, like this video, subscribe to your friends. Also, if you have any issues regarding my videos, or such as how long they are, or how I frame them, how I speak, or whatever, please post them down in the comment section down below, or directly message me. Thank you.